chaos, she's dancing with glee. The world's falling apart, but she's as wild as can be. Zombies roam the streets, but she don't even care. She's got a bottle in her hand and a wild look in her stare. Oh, Snow Beetle, she's a party queen, baking pies while the world's unseen. She don't mind the danger, she don't care to hide. In the middle of the end, she's living her life wide-eyed. Oh, she's got flour on her fingers and frosting on her face. Zombie limbs are stumbling, but she keeps up the pace. From one house to another, she's never in a rush. A dancing baker in the apocalypse in the perfect hush. Snow Beetle, she's a party queen, baking pies while the world's unseen. She don't mind the danger, she don't care to hide. In the middle of the end, she's living her life wide-eyed. Oh, in every basement, on every floor, there's a rave, there's a table, and there's always more. Pumpkin pies and cupcakes, cider in the air. Zombies at the door, but Snow Beetle doesn't care. Oh, Snow Beetle, she's a party queen, baking pies while the world's unseen. She don't mind the danger, she don't care to hide. In the middle of the end, she's living her life wide-eyed. Oh, so let the dead rise and the cities burn bright. Snow Beetle's got a pie and she's ready for the night. With every beat of the music and every slice of the pie, she'll party till the end with no need to ask why. Oh, Snow Beetle, she'll party on and on and on, baking pies till the last dawn.
Good evening, Knox Country. I'm Snow Beetle, and you're not. Welcome back to Project Zomboid Build 42 multiplayer. That's right, I stream Project Zomboid every single day. Welcome to the stream. Chelsea's back. Welcome, welcome. As well as Admiral Rex, howdy sir, and Al, get him, Snow Beetle. I forgot to look up that error from last time. YouTube's not liking it, but it looks okay. We'll get through this dual streaming stuff. You got your house started? We'll have to check it out. I turned on game audio. Sure we can see PZ. Well, there it is. Jump in. The reason I put mechanics in the title, I thought maybe we could get Chelsea started on a little bit of mechanics if she hasn't already. Just the basics. And it just occurred to me, it's been racking my brain trying to figure out how best to do this series as far as like teaching and sharing knowledge, I guess. And it's a little difficult to do so with other players. You can still do that, but to show it on the stream is going to be a challenge. Plus, once we still need to get like this school set up and fully operational so we can do everything. I'm wondering if I should have like fresh characters of my own. I need to bring some lights up here to go through the class for the stream, I guess. And then we can also interact with any students that are here on campus. I'm in a live lecture right now, but I should be on in like 30-45 minutes. No worries, no worries. Even if you can't, you could always watch later and see what I'm doing, because my character doesn't have mechanics skill either. So you just follow the same steps I'm doing. See who's on. Admiral Rex is on the server. We got Big Cat. KPK, the bear god himself. Mr. Chris. New name for me. Not sure. I love that name. Han Solo Walker is on. Christos and Nadka as well. Not sure. Love that movie. Okay. Let's bring a few lights up here to help Eric out. And that's the other thing. I feel like current process is slowing Eric's building down. I mean, I know he has stuff to do, but I don't want him to ever get to the server and go, oh, I can't do this because I have to wait for Snow Beetle. I can't do that because I have to wait for Snow Beetle. So even if, for example, it's like he probably hasn't made the anvil yet, but if he did, I hope he did. But if he didn't, I feel bad that he had to wait. So if we're going to demonstrate like how to build kilns and furnaces and stuff, we can build them first and then build a second one, you know, to demonstrate. So I just don't want to slow him down for his progress because it's only going to help him and us. So I want him to be able to work at his own pace, if that makes sense. Let's grab some lights. Like these probably already would have been built by now if he wasn't waiting for me. So which numbers do we have here? We have a 9, 3 9s, and 3 8s. That's probably enough. Can I carry that much? How much does it weigh? 24. She'll be crying, but it's okay. We need lights upstairs. It's 2 in the morning. Perfect time to hang lamps. I really hate that I can't see how many people are in the chat, in the OBS multi-chat thing, or viewers or whatever, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. And I know you will, but please bear with me as I figure out this dual streaming stuff. If I miss chat or comments or whatever, it's not on purpose. I just do them right in the middle. I have 3 sets, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can put it on the 5th one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 14, 15, 16. So 5, and then if it's going to be 3 sets of lights, that's going to be 6 tiles. So 5 and 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll put the first one here. Light this room up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move the table if I want to put them here, or the chair. So you can sit right in front of the furnace or kiln. All right, that'll give us some light. That looks better already. Okay. All right, let's go see if we can set up for a little bit of mechanics. Actually, I just realized Eric's not on. It's okay. We don't have to help him right now. So, not that I help him, he helps me. You know what I'm saying. Generator. Do I not have my flashlight? Oh, it's dead. Alright, let's see if there's any batteries in this shed. Bye-bye, not so epic gamer. Yeah, thanks for taking care of that, KPK. Sorry for the hassle. And welcome in, sir. Alright. We might have to do a quick lesson in unorthodox mechanics. I don't know where any batteries are. We might not have a store of them, so. Frank bringing the tasty burger emoji. I did some cleanup on the quad area while waiting for him to log in. Was it a mess? I'm sorry. What did we leave behind? Let me get a battery so I can see what the hell I'm doing. I think we're clear here, but for those of you who don't know, and I know most of you in chat probably do know, but just in case, or you're watching this later, if you need a battery for your flashlight or other electronic device, you can get one from a vehicle by uninstalling the radio. Well, then equip that radio secondary. And then you right click to take the battery out of it. Why there's a battery in a car radio, I don't know, but we're going to exploit it. And then we can just install the radio back in the car. And it'll work. It'll still work. So we got a battery for free. No harm, no foul to the vehicle. See if it'll let us put the battery in or if I have to drop it first. Go. So sometimes you're in an emergency situation, you're out on the road, walking and your battery dies. If you can find an abandoned or wrecked vehicle that you have access under the hood, you can grab yourself a battery for your flashlight. Oh, I see. Wow, thanks KPK. Between the buildings. Oh, the hedges look great. It's all pretty and proper like a real campus. We're probably going to change some of this for the animals and stuff, but this gives us a prettier canvas to work on, so much appreciated. I wonder if the hedges injure the animals or not. It shouldn't, right? Let's check on our cow, by the way, see if she's okay. She's still in there. Houdini. She's still in there. How you doing, girl? Where you at? I see you. Are you in a place that I can pet you? No. I can't pet you. You're in the table. Do I have a rope on me still? I do. Chocolate milk. Hard to occupy your time while waiting. Here, I'll just clean up a little. It's alright. Doing the Lord's work out there. Still no room. Yeah, we gotta get you in a proper enclosure, girl, so. There's cow patties all over the floor in here. I know you can't help it. We'll get you a nice area to live in. Healthy, well-fed, not thirsty, and calm. All right. We're going to have to get you a boy cow. Sorry, you got to stay in there. Maybe I'll try to get something set up today. Alright, so mechanics. Sun will be coming up soon. We'll move a few vehicles in here. Do we have one of every type? I'm guessing. I think we do. Okay, cool. So we'll... Actually, are there any standard vehicles here? Maybe this van? Is it considered standard or commercial? Heavy duty. Alright. Heavy duty is the same as commercial. Just call it two different things. Might not have... Oh, this looks like it might be standard. This is also sport. Pretty sure this is sport, and as is the other white car, so we might have to find a standard one too. Not that we have to have it, but I thought I would explain them a little bit. Sport. Alright, so we'll have to grab a standard vehicle at some points. So the main difference is, for you newer players, sports cars are the hardest to work on. You need to be the most... You need to have the higher skill levels to do most of the work. Commercial, which is the same as heavy duty, basically your trucks and SUVs and vans, those are the second most difficult. And then the simple ones are standard, which we don't have one here, but they're like your sedans, like the taxi cabs and the Chevaliers and the Darts and stuff. Those are the easiest to work on. So if you're a low-level mechanic, that's probably the car you should be driving and maintaining until you can support the bigger ones. But it's pretty quick level. So we'll pull a couple of these in there. Take my truck since it's all jacked up anyway. Maybe we'll pull a trailer in there too for learning purposes. I think this one was in the worst shape, so we'll grab it. Oh, that's right, the trailer won't fit in there. I just remembered. Alright, well, you take the other trailer then. Livestock trailer won't fit inside the gate because of the wheel hubs. I think this is my trailer here. Pretty sure, so we'll grab it. And this isn't an official mechanics class, this is just something to get Chelsea started and anyone else started that's interested on leveling their mechanics. That didn't sound good at all. The reason I'm pulling them in here, we could work on them in the parking lot. It's just it's slightly bit safer because we're surrounded by walls here. Yeah, we'll just turn around and line it up. We don't have to disconnect the trailer, but I'm going to do it anyway. Sometimes you get that weird trailer creep. I think it only happens with the livestock trailers, but... And then we'll grab a sports vehicle as well. I think I have one of those. Probably this piece of crap. Oh, wait, not sure. Yo, Snowbeetle, we're out looting. We'll head that way. Oh, okay. No rush, my friend. That's funny he picked that name. It's great. It's a great name for from a great movie. It already stalled. Come on. You just need to park. Okay, this character has no mechanics experience. Whoops. Did I close it or not? Alright. I'm going to close the gates for safety. Slow down any zombies. What tools do I have? We have a wrench. The primary tools for mechanics is a wrench and a screwdriver. You're also going to want to have metalworking tools, but we'll get to that later. So if we look at the skill list, well, actually, the info tab, go to your discovered recipes and media, and magazines. I haven't read any Lane's auto manuals, so I don't have any on here. We'll go see what's in the library if there's anything. Character should probably eat something too. It's upstairs. And I'm probably gonna go about 2.5 hours today. Yeah. Something like that. Alright, we may not even have any of them, but that's okay. Magazine, you're looking for Lanes. Okay, so we have magazine Lanes Commercial. Commercial is the same as heavy duty. It says instructive manual containing diagrams and common maintenance tasks for popular commercial pickups and work vans. And then we have performance, which is the sports cars. So the one we're missing is the basic one, standard one. But that's okay. We'll read these two. And what these do, actually, I won't read them yet. Let me grab them. I'll show you what I mean. We'll go eat some food first real quick. Running through the classroom. I just realized we don't have a proper refrigerator yet. We have to work on that. Thank you to whoever's bringing food in. Much appreciated. We'll cook up some of this. 7, 9, 17. We'll save the good stuff for the folks that are out doing the work. We're hunkering down here doing school stuff. We'll just grab some of the lesser cuts. Put these up. Do I have my bowl? Okay, so basically, as I'll show you when we look under the hood, if you go to do repairs on certain parts of the vehicle, if you're not a mechanic or an amateur mechanic and you haven't read these magazines, it'll tell you that you need to, basically. So, are they actually cooking? Why are they paused like that? Is it a bug and they're actually burning? What's happening? Are they still frozen? Why was it at 0? Guess it was reporting incorrect information, or but basically, if you haven't read this, if you don't know this information or you haven't read these, you won't be able to work on those parts. It's basically saying, hey, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You can't do this. You can't figure it out. Get started adding corn. Yeah, we'll put some seasoning and salt on there. Did it actually do it? No. Oh, maybe it grabbed it from the countertop. I missed where it was at originally. I put it back in the cabinet, though. Corn salad. It sounds so boring. I don't usually stop to cook when I'm explaining stuff, but she's pretty hungry. All right, now we'll add cooked pork chop. Creamed corn. Gross, Sagan. Very gross. Did I just get a level on cooking? For making one salad. This one's 37 hunger. Unhappiness, though, so let's add. I want more protein in there, so let's add a little more pork, I suppose. Then we'll add some more spices. Onion powder sounds good. Still unhappy. What else can we add? Some mustard on there. Wow, it's still unhappy. What is going on? Put pepper on there already, didn't I? Is the unhappiness broken? Drop it on the ground. Can't seem to fix this meal, but that's okay. It'll do the trick. Just add some bugs. Happy little bugs. Hello. All right, let's go outside. Smells amazing. Is your character hungry? Let's whip her up a little salad here. Did I use all the meat? Oh man. She's just gonna have to settle for corn salad, I guess. I guess they were pretty small slices. You have to build some more? Okay. I'll hold on to this then. I'll go with her. I want to see the build. It's Khan. That's right. Get these cars out of here. Ooh. It's a good start. Good start. So do you already have a plan, like what you're going to do, or are you just building it as you go? Floor plan and the walls sit so far. Awesome, awesome. So be able to check the briefcase in the spawn shack. There's a present for you. Oh. Well, it's a good start. I'll let you get to it. I'll check back with you. And watch your back. She wants to see the present. Or maybe no, she's going to get wood, okay. I don't even remember where the spawn place is. Let's see. Oh, Admiral Rex. I just happen to be focused on where he's at. He is hanging out on State Route 60. What's over there? Like one of the electrical substations. I think this is like a gas station and stuff. Oh, totally forgot why I was in the map. Spawn location. Is it? No. Dude, I don't know which house it is. Probably saw it on, well. Oh, it's this one? The shed? Okay. Bonjour, little girl. Heard the news. Did you get your stuff back? I don't know that he took anything. But he was fixing to. He was trespassing and he fled the scene when he was confronted. I think we need to get a place set up for Houdini, though. She's been cooped up in that greenhouse for too long. So it's this building, I guess? You safe house. Yeah, okay. Ooh, briefcase. We're gonna do this right. It's all about presentation. I'll probably be facing the wrong way then. We'll put it on this side. What you got for me? Alice belt and suspenders. Woohoo! I just need to find an angle-headed flashlight. Thank you, sir. See the gold light, right? We happy? We happy. Got the good stuff in here. Hell yeah. All right. Thank you so much. I need to go find another pair of jeans. I think I have some upstairs. What's in the flask? Scotch. Alright, while it's still daylight, we'll take care of, or we'll do the mechanic stuff. Okay, so for example, with the sports car, we'll look at this. Oh, you also need, I forgot about the other basic tools for mechanics. You need a jack and a lug wrench or a tire iron. So for example, driver's seat. So right here, when you right click to do uninstall, the highlight will show, it shows you need a screwdriver, which we have. But it also has a recipe. And the recipe is called Advanced Mechanics. And that's what you get for reading, since this is a sports car, reading the performance magazine. So because they keep interchanging terms, it can be confusing. So we have standard, and I don't know what it's called in the UI. Maybe basic? Or maybe standard. Then you have the same commercial vehicles, the same as heavy duty. Think commercial as in companies and work trucks, stuff like that. And then sports is also called performance. The reason this is confusing, or at least it was confusing to me in the beginning, is there are also performance parts. We're getting another helicopter? Not all performance parts are for performance vehicles, aka sports vehicles. There are performance parts available for the standard vehicles. There are also performance parts available for the commercial / heavy duty vehicles, and performance parts for performance / sports vehicles. So just because it says it's a performance part, you have to see what type of vehicle it's for. It may not necessarily fit the sports car. It's a little convoluted. It would be nice if they would standardize the description, either call it commercial or heavy duty, call it performance or sports, one or the other, but I'm sure they'll do that later on after they solve some of the bigger problems. I believe those are mainly relegated to seats. What do you mean? As far as having to read the magazines? I don't think so. Let's see. I don't think the tires matter. No. But what about like brakes and suspension? So brakes, yeah, also have to read the advanced mechanics for a sports car. And for suspension, you also have to read advanced mechanics. So even if you, right here it says for suspension, you need to have at least mechanics 7 to be successful. Even if you have level 7 mechanics, if you have not read advanced mechanics, you won't be able to pull these parts. Tires are locked to car type. Are you talking about the other parts not being specific to the vehicles? You're making me doubt myself. You might be right, but no, because you have to have like a heavy duty hood or a standard hood. You can't, they're not interchangeable. I'm pretty sure.
Yo.
Howdy. I'm pretty sure seats are
just got
specific.
back from a loot run, found some goodies.
Nice.
Found a anvil, a sledgehammer.
An anvil that we can actually use?
Yeah, an anvil. I found a legit anvil.
I didn't even know those spawned into the world. I thought they had to be crafted.
No, you can loot them. So that's cool because then we can maybe we can make it the one he was gonna make as part of the like a class for the academy. Maybe
Yeah.
hold off on that for now.
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, it was really good teamwork out there.
So
What's up,
tires
Tiger?
are specific to vehicle type.
What's up? Not sure.
Windows
Have you ever
are.
seen Idiocracy?
Yeah, it's
Love
one of
it.
my favorites.
That documentary, you mean?
Exactly. Future telling.
Yeah, it really did come true, didn't it?
Indeed.
Yeah, it's a Hilo little girl.
Well, I'm bitten, so I'm gonna drop everything.
You got bit? What happened?
Oh, we were probably dealing with at least 1,000 zombies altogether.
Oh, crap.
Minimum. Hell of a job you did there, though. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Tons of metal too, like steel bars and lots of stuff like, to build with. So, when you get back, we'll figure out where to put all that. Do you want me to kill you? You want to go PvP?
Sure. I was gonna tell Snowbeetle though, this stuff over here, we can delete it. I was just, we needed a few tools and stuff to make the advanced stuff, so I just made them real quick.
Delete what? Oh, you mean the items, the like fire pit
The
and stuff?
primitive forge.
No, if you need,
Yeah,
just keep it. It's okay. We can always make more for demonstration later.
Okay, yeah, we just needed tongs, and I went out looking for them and couldn't find them, so I made a blacksmith and just made the tools we needed.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I don't want to slow you down by waiting for class stuff. So anything that you need, just make it, and we can just remake it later if we're going to demo it.
Okay, alright, sounds good. Yeah, we should have everything now to make all the advanced stuff, so I'll die real quick and then we'll get it all rolling if you want.
Okay. Let me go die real quick.
Right this way.
Okay, so Chelsea.
All right. Any last words?
Erase my browser history.
First I'm gonna read the performance. Well, that was fast. Performance magazine, since this is a performance vehicle. Did you take care of the zombie? The zombie, Eric? The zombie not
He's
sure?
done. You might want to help. His last words. I asked if he had any last words. He said delete his browser history, so I don't know where his computer is, but if you want to handle that.
We'll take care of that later.
All right.
Only because I don't want to be surprised by a zombie. We'll close that. So I'm going to read this Lane's Performance Auto Manual. And then I'll put it down so that she can read it if she wants to. Oh, I can't put it on the hood? That's a shame. We just need to make
So
sure
I'm gonna
to
go
put that back in the library.
Oh yeah, I found a bunch of good magazines and stuff that I haven't read yet.
Did you happen to find the standard Lane's Manual?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
This magazine, Lane Standard Auto Manual.
Cool. I can put it in the library if you want to drop it, but you can hold on to it. It's up to you.
Yep. Reloading 2. A lot of melee weapon schematics. I got Italian Delights. What else? Armor schematics. Leather and metal helmet. Okay. Yeah, I'll drop them all right here.
Cool, cool. You read both magazines? Okay. There's 3 of them. Which ones have you read? I'll read the commercial too while we're here. He's gonna be dropping standards, so I'll read that.
There you go. I've read them all. So
Thank you, thank you.
Reloading 2. That's a good one.
Heck yeah.
I grabbed a bunch of watches too, so we can start breaking those apart for electronic pieces to fix the generators. I'll throw them in this crate over here.
Okie doke. Lane standard, Lane's commercial. Okay, I'll give you the performance one to read. as performance, and then
My main goal was to find axes, and not a single axe.
oh no. You got all three? Okay, cool.
Are we gonna do a farm?
Yeah, probably a small one, more like a garden, really. But again, if there are any big builds people want to do, I was recommending they could build their own little, setup on that new road we're building, the one going south to the highway. We're going to call that Alumni Boulevard. That way we're not
Nice.
we're not filling up the campus with, personal builds or whatever.
Makes sense. Yeah. Did you get my DM about the little circular carve out in the forest with the little campsite? Is that a problem or?
Oh, I don't think I saw that. I'll have to look. It was in Discord or?
Yeah. I was just gonna up north of the the greenhouse building. I was gonna carve a little pathway through the forest and then cut out a circle and then just create like a little tent and a guitar and like just a little campsite with a fire going, just something kind of for some ambiance.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah.
All right, cool. Just
yeah,
out of the
pretty
way.
much. Yeah, anything outside the fence should be fine.
Beautiful.
Okay. So just so you don't hear like everything I say repeated, Chelsea, I'm just going to talk in the stream. It'll be a little bit delayed. Let me know if it's too slow. Axe head can be made with iron blocks in a simple forge. The mantra of the 90s. Welcome in, Quicks. If I die, tell Denise I love her and erase the porn of my computer. Maybe time to start forging the axe then. Only need simple forge for making the regular axe. Eric's probably ready to do that. He was probably waiting for me though, so we're definitely on track to do that for sure, little girl. It's not too bad right now. Okay, so to get started right now I have 0 mechanics skill, 0.97 XP. Probably from taking that radio out earlier. We'll keep this open. I forgot to read Mechanics 1. Dang it. So I'm going to go read Mechanics 1 first. I'll grab it and bring it out here to show something. I'm sure everybody understands XP multiplier, but just in case, I'll show what it means exactly. I think we have Mechanics 1. Also, we have Car Zone Episode 1, which will also give us XP for mechanics, but I haven't done the math because I'm lazy. I think it's better to wait and do that at higher levels because of the multipliers, but I'm not sure if it makes sense. But I usually do my lower level mechanics on the car itself because it goes very quickly. I'll go downstairs.
I'm gonna throw all the tools in one and then the metals in the other, so that'll be all the stuff.
Switching characters, no worries.
Okay, sweet. And yeah, I can make the nicer crates now, so I can.
Okay, so right now, if we're looking at mechanics, I have not read the skill book for level 1, or for mechanics 1. And just to clarify, this mechanics 1 book and all the skill books, it says mechanics 1, but if you read it or hover over it, it says gives an XP multiplier for levels 1 and 2 in this skill. So the reason we read mechanics 1 is so that it will give us an XP boost while we're working on levels 1 and 2. When we finish levels 1 and 2, we'll want to read the Mechanics 2 book, which is going to give us a multiplier for levels 3 and 4. So basically there's 5 skill books and 10 levels. Each skill book covers 2 levels. Hopefully that's clear as mud. But we're not going to read it yet. The way you know you have the multiplier, I already read the Masonry level 1 book. Masonry 1 book. So it's showing we have a multiplier of 3, and these arrows pointing says, hey, you have an XP multiplier happening on this skill. The reason it does that is so you're like, okay, I'm going to work on a car. Oh, wait, I don't have a multiplier active. I need to read a book first to get the most out of this work. So we're going to take a headlight out. We're at 0.7. No, I'm sorry, 0.97. If we remove one headlight, we have to put it back in. Oh, she didn't do it. She got her screwdriver out. So we pulled the headlight, and now we're at 0.146. So at 7.3. So we got 0.49, so almost 0.5. Basically, we got 0.5 XP for that. But if we read the book, the Mechanics 1 book, and normally this takes longer, but KPK has set up a fast read on here. The reason I'm reading it twice is there's a bug right now. Even though it says we read all 220 pages, if you hover over Mechanics, it shows we have an XP multiplier of 2.7. We should have 3, but for whatever reason, we don't get the full amount unless we read the book twice. So basically, as you're reading the book, this multiplier goes higher and higher until it reaches its max, in this case 3. So we're just going to read it again because of the bug to make sure we cap out at multiplier 3. So that's the biggest multiplier we can get reading the Mechanics 1 book before levels 1 and 2. Now that we read that, if we uninstall another headlight, we are currently still at 1.46. Now if we look at it, we're at 2.92. So we went, that's 146. Basically 1.5 instead of, so roughly 1.5 instead of 1, or roughly 1.5 instead of 0.5. So multiplier 3 makes sense. 3 times 0.5 is 1.5. So that's the reason you want to read your skill books first, because all this work we're doing, all this grinding time we're spending, you want to maximize and get the most XP out of it. If you don't, if you don't have the books, you can still grind it. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you have access to the books, definitely read them first. Okay. So we're going to put those headlights in real quick. I can show you the order I usually do these parts in. And again, you'll find your own way. This is just how I do it. When you're at level 1, we've already read the lanes manuals, so we can work on this car. We've already read the skill book, so we have max XP for all the work we do on here. So to get started at lower levels, if you, like for example, if you right click on driver's seat and select install, it says you need to have, where is it? If you look under recommended skill, it says mechanics 0 out of 1. So they're telling you want to have mechanics 1 if you're going to pull a seat. You can still attempt it, but because we don't have level 1, there's a chance we could fail and damage the seat, or the part, in this case the seat. So yes, I could still try, but if we fail, we might damage the part. So we're not going to do those yet, because if this was a vehicle we wanted, you don't want to damage the parts. If you're training on a vehicle that you don't care about, feel free to do it and damage the parts, because you also get XP when you fail. But we're going to skip it on this one. The parts that you can, and every part is different. Harder parts are like brakes and suspension. You need to have higher skill to pull those without damaging them. Windows and doors as well. But for now, the parts that you can pull with no skill are the radio. So we're going to uninstall that. Then I uninstall the battery. And then I uninstall the headlights. And you should be able to queue these up. But it was broken for a while there. I don't know. Let's see if the queuing it up works. No. So normally you can queue them up. And then just wait for your character to walk around the car. But there's a bug with Build 42 right now to where you have to wait and do each part individually, which is annoying, but you can still get it done. But normally, I would basically queue it up. I would right click uninstall radio, uninstall battery, and then each of the, 2 headlights and then the tail lights, and then in reverse order, I would do the tail lights, the headlights, the battery and radio. So since we're at the front of the car, we'll install the radio again. And you just do install, right click and install. Then it gives you a list of what you can install. The only one highlighted is premium because that's what we have.
By the way, I gave Beetle the books that I found, but I found a bunch of good magazines and stuff that we don't have.
And then
I think you threw them on
once you
there, so just-
click on that, you can go over to Premium Radio's technology. That it shows it's 80%. That's the one we have. We'll click on that.
You want to put it?
I'll grab it. I'm gonna drop
Then
it.
we'll install the battery.
It's I think it's in the back seat.
And we're going to do the headlights since we're already standing at the front. And here to tell you, we're holding 4 bulbs. And it tells you the percentage condition they are. I usually put the best ones in the front because you want your headlights to work as well as possible.
I'm so glad I thought of that little building. I built a base in there.
Then she'll walk back to do the taillights. Okay, so where are we at? We're at 17.55, so it's not a lot. Now, something to keep in mind. I also have, do I have Fast Learner on this character? Fast Learner gives you 30% bonus XP, so, oh, that's Fast Reader. Did I not take Fast Learner? There it is, Fast Learner. It's the big brain one. It says increased XP gains, but when I looked it up, it says you get 30% XP boost on everything. So, if you don't have Fast Learner, you're going to get less XP doing this. So I recommend Fast Learner. Plus, if you're a mechanic, you get XP bonuses also that will help you learn faster. So if you know you want to do a mechanics run, have the mechanic occupation, choose Fast Learner, make sure you read all your skill books and you'll level super fast. Second, since corporate says you can't read the books, but they demand you not take more time to grind as someone who has. What? Alright. Now, when you work on a car, for example, we pulled the radio, battery, and all the lights. We put them all back in. You get XP for all of that. However, there's a 24-hour cooldown period. So now we will not get XP from this vehicle pulling any of those parts for another 24 hours in game. This is why you usually want to have like 4 to 6 cars available to work on. You can, by the time you're done doing 4 to 6 cars, you probably be out of time for the day anyway in the game. So then the next day when you come back, you can do all those cars again because it'll be 24 hours later. And also keep in mind, if you don't wait that full 24 hours and you come back and try it, not only will you not get the XP, it resets the clock, so you'll have to wait another 24 hours. So really what you want to do is work on these till you get to level 1, and then some of the parts will open up, like I think tires, for example. Uninstall says you need skill level 1. So you want to hit as many cars as possible doing radios, batteries, lights, and then as soon as you hit level 1, you can keep doing radios, batteries, and lights, but add tires to it so that you're getting more XP off of each vehicle. And I don't know what other ones are level 1. Looks like the seats are level 1, 2.
Alright, that's the wrong answer.
Or I should say also.
Work for other stuff, but we need the blacksmith ammo.
Let's see how it shows uninstalled. Since we don't have level 1, it says chance of success 65%, chance of damage 35%. There's a pretty high chance you're going to damage the seats if you try to pull them at this skill level.
I can't remember exactly what we make with that, but I know we need it for something.
So, just another thing, when you're standing at the front with the green rectangle, meaning you're in the right spot to access under the hood, you can either close this, and because we're standing in the rectangle, it also closes the hood. Well, let's open it up again. Now we'll stand outside the rectangle. Now if we close the UI, you don't hear the hood closing, and that's because it didn't close, it's still open. So if we get back in the rectangle, hit V to bring up the radio menu. If you hover over the blue door, it shows the option to close the hood because it's open. So just keep in mind, whenever you're working on cars, make sure the hood is closed, whether it's manually or by closing the UI while you're standing in the rectangle. Because what'll happen is you'll be like, oh, okay, I'm going to replace a tire. You'll open this up.
Got you a few more books and mags.
Thank you. And then you'll work on the tire. What is she doing? Okay. Okay, hood's open, UI's open. If you go to pull the tire or replace it, your character's going to walk over here, change the tire, and when you're done and you walk away and close the UI, thinking you're done, I've seen people do this, your hood is still open. You think you're done, but because this is open, you go driving around, crash into zombies, you're going to wreck your engine. So either walk back to the front with the UI open and then close it, or just come up here and manually close it when you're done.
Cooking video as well.
Nice. We actually
Which
went
I'm
all
gonna
the
go
way
watch
upstairs.
real quick. And I'll put it with the other ones.
Cool. I should put all these back too. You're level 4 already? Nice. Well, then I guess you don't need my help. But it probably helped that you were a mechanic, right? About the Janie stuff? Okay. Yeah. So basically, when I first start, I'll get at least 4 cars, sometimes 6. I'll just set them up in a line and I'll spend like a day doing batteries, radios, and lights until I hit level 1, and then I'll keep going, double back on the ones to do seats and what was the other thing? Seats and tires. And then as you reach higher levels, you can do more and more parts, so you gain more and more XP. Can you use the ones by the new road? Yeah. In fact, we should probably bring them in here for safety, so let's do that. And you can also ask other people. Cat Walker, I don't know that name. If you have a limited number of vehicles, especially multiplayer, just to ask the other players, is it okay if I grind mechanics on your vehicle? If they say no, then just leave it alone. But most of the time they'll let you. Just don't take parts out or try to pull parts that you're not leveled for, otherwise you'll damage their vehicle. But usually people are okay with it. So what should I use to bring that in? Probably the other sports car. But yeah, let's go grab a few of those, bring them in, and then we can talk about towing that way too. So when you're towing, you want to get a car that's powerful enough to do it. These pickups are probably okay. The sports cars are the best. I don't know if these sports cars belong to somebody. Let me check the glove box. Also, interacting with the vehicle. If you don't want to get inside, you can press V while you're in the door square. Open door, and you can access the glove box from outside or the seat. No one put their ID in here, so it's probably okay to use. You just kind of take a peek. And as long as we don't crash it or take it too far, they'll probably be okay with it. Looks like it's one of Eric's vehicles, so he's probably not going to care. This one. Never mind. Yep. Okay. So you can take the black one. Sports cars have a little more power, so it can take some getting used to if you've been driving a standard. Alright, so I'll start with the station wagon. So you can connect from the front or the back. The typical is to back up to it. Okay. I'm going to shut my engine off since zombies love the sound. But it used to be when you would jump out of a vehicle by pressing E, you would automatically be facing the vehicle. Indie Stone changes for some reason. Now I face forward. The reason this is annoying to me is because I used to just hop out and then hit V to open the menu, but you can't because you're not facing the vehicle. So there's an extra step. You just have to turn, press V, and you can do this different ways. You can walk to the back. This is how I used to do it before I learned. And then right-click the vehicle. Actually, I don't know. They might have taken it off the context menu. It looks like they did. So you have to use the radio menu now anyway. So anyway, you would jump out, face the vehicle, press V, plus sign. If you hover over it, it tells you what you're connecting. It says attach the Chevalier Cerise wagon to the Murcielago 4000. The Murcielago is the white one that we were driving. The wagon is the black wagon over there. The reason this is important is if there are multiple vehicles next to each other, or like a random trailer here, if they're all too close, you may be connected to something you don't want to. So this at least tells you, hey, this is what you're hooking up, you know, is that what you want to do? But at the same time, you have to know what the names of the vehicles are, so that could be a challenge in itself. So we're going to click the plus sign. Now, what I'm going to do is, I try to do this as efficiently and quickly as possible. I used to run around the vehicle, try to connect it, but it's just a waste of time and energy. So I'm going to go to connect it, and then as soon as the animation starts to hook up the towing, I press Z to open the seating chart and select the driver's seat and click on it. So as soon as the animation is over, she automatically gets back in the car. You don't have to walk around, try to hit the right spot, any of that. So it's V plus. As soon as the animation starts, Z, click 1, and she'll get in the car by herself. Smarty, hello, welcome in. Do you have to do it that way? No, but I find it to be the most efficient. Now notice how she's struggling to pull that car? As am I. It's a couple of reasons. One, it's in the grass. Two, the tires on that white car are probably very low, you know, air pressure wise, or the tires on the black car, or both. So if you're struggling, you might need to get out and inflate all the tires, so make sure you have a tire pump with you. She's trying to get through the gate, but the car got misaligned and wasn't ready. She's getting it. Normally you want to try to have the car lined up before you go through, but if not, it can take some little finesse to get it through. It's okay. It's totally normal until you get used to it. But when you know you're approaching, this is what not to do, everyone. Chelsea. You kind of want to plan before. I think she broke the window. Plan as you're approaching a gate to have the vehicles lined up before you get there if possible. So this looking at the wagon might clip on the left side, so I'm going to steer a little bit to the right. Just go a little more to the right, a little more to the left. And if you run out of power and you're dragging, you can back up and build up some momentum and come through like that. And the more your vehicle struggles to pull the other car, the louder your engine is. So keep that in mind. I think she's going to try to get it lined up. This is going to be tricky. Getting through these gates is tough because they're super narrow. They're barely wide enough to get the vehicle through. So lining it up is going to be super important. In fact, I should probably move those trailers so we get a better run at it. I'll do that. Make it easier for everyone. Yep, that's not gonna. It's all right. She'll learn. We get these trailers out of the way. The biggest thing with that, going through the gate like that, she could get into a position to where one vehicle's stuck on one side and the other vehicle's stuck on the other side. And then if there's zombies, you're going to be in trouble, so. Oh, something to note. When I said once the animation starts, press Z for the seating chart, so you can just click on the seat you want. That will not work for trailers for some reason. It must have something to do with being farther away from the car with the trailer when you're connecting. But that only works when you're hooking up cars. That's why you won't see me do it. See, she's already going to fix the problem coming out the other gate. I knew she'd figure it out. Maybe. It can be frustrating, but you'll get it. You'll get it, I promise. She's walking around the car because she can't fit through this pinch point here between the trailer and the back of the car. Well, I'll see if I can put my money where my mouth is and get this car inside. And I can help her out with that one. Something else to keep in mind, if you have a vehicle that's just going to be hard to tow, whether the tires are low or you're in a dangerous area and you want to do a grab and go, it's better to hook up with the front of the vehicle and tow in reverse because you get more power that way. We'll demonstrate that on the other vehicle though. And you also might want to think about where you want to position the vehicle. We might be able to start this one, I don't even know. We're kind of just towing to demonstrate, but I don't know where I want to put it exactly yet, so we'll just take it in. He'll fix it. Gonna fix his car, he'll be your first customer. Alright. So, if I get this car inside the gates, I'm gonna hop off her bed. Okay.
Yep.
So we steer a little bit wide, so we
Like 50
you get the car lined up.
If you want to melt this down or what, it's pretty cool.
And you just kind of watch the car you're towing to see how it's lining up. And it's been a long time since I towed through a 2-tile gate, so I might not even be able to get this. But it's already not lined up. So what you can do is back up a little bit and kind of nudge it. And then try to line it up again. Ooh, easy, easy, easy. Sometimes the graphics don't work in your favor. It'll break loose here in a second. Is this thing rear-wheel drive? What's happening? If this happens, you can try to disconnect it to get everything back on the ground. Alright, try it
Yeah,
again.
it don't look like it's gonna work. Thought you could drive through those, maybe not. Oh, thank you.
Let's get another run at it.
Alright, let's go give fishing a try. I've literally, legit never tried it.
I think there might be maggots in one of those crates.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and then I think I have lures.
I don't know if I can fit through here, to be honest. There we go. See, she's learning doing the hard stuff, which is good. The easy stuff will be easier now. You just want to try to not hit the other vehicles if you can. Not the best parking lot to learn how to drive and tow in. Alright, so we want to swing it wide. It's no swap meet, right? See, I'm even struggling to do this. I know I can, but all right, now if I can just get the white car lined up, I think we'll be okay.
Alright, going fishing. Wish me luck.
Good luck, man.
Good luck. Feels like this car might be too wide.
You got this.
Hell yeah.
Maybe not. It was more sarcastic than anything. Oh, baby.
All right, now what we can do is this. Oh, I'm over encumbered. What am I carrying? Oh, it's all these books and stuff. Why can't I select more than one? Actually, do these get messed up outside? Maybe I shouldn't leave these on the ground. I don't remember. Grab all these books.
Yeah, when you come in the gate blue, turn right hard.
I just want to wreck all these by leaving them on the ground. I hate that there's no door on this side. We might have to remedy that. Oh my god, it's up here. Doo-doo-doo. And if you can't get the car there in there, Chelsea, it's okay. You can let it go. We'll take care of it. You can or we can leave it out for you to try again tomorrow. I don't know where I'm putting these yet, so I'm going to drop them on the ground. That's my book. I just put them away. Let's see. Candace goes back in. Is it full? I just want the books to get damaged outside or despawn or some crap. Try to clear up some of these moodles. She can rest in the car. So we're gonna go disconnect the vehicle because I can't seem to get it right. Don't kill me. We'll disconnect this one. Because you can also... Come on, you can jump over this. Maybe walk all... Alright, we'll sit down here. Map of Riverside. Oh, I picked that up. Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright. So if you can't pull it through, we can also push it in, line it up. Not a great park job, but it's inside. Hell yeah, good job. You can kind of get an idea here how you're going to fit because you can line the tires up at the edge of the white line. That will help a little bit. And then just take it slow. Kind of, we're stuck over here on the left, so we'll back up a little bit. Get right to the left. I must have clipped it on the driver's side. Line it up a little better. Alright. Sleep well, Tiger. Now you have one or two things you can do. If you're not really worried about the vehicle you're driving, why does this thing look better than it did? The hood is like perfect. You can nudge it without connecting it, but the car will move more easily if it's connected while you're nudging it. So, you can also kind of pull it into place. Let's try it like that. Usually, you can't be more than a 90-degree angle away to tow, but sometimes it'll let you get away with it. We'll try to do right here. Yeah. Am I gonna get stuck now? Oh, we can pass through the gate if we have to. Alright. Now we can kind of line it up a little bit. And you can push the vehicle, but it's very difficult to do unless it's connected. So let's try connecting it. And at this point, you have to decide which is more important to you, the engine on this vehicle or the storage capacity. Since we don't really care about the trunk, this is a sports, performance vehicle. The engine's more important. We want to protect that. We're going to push with the trunk. Now, if we were driving like, I don't know, a step van where the capacity in the back is more important than the engine, we would probably push from the front. Hope that makes sense. You want to preserve the part of the vehicle that's most important to you. In fact, it's probably going to clip over here. Push it a little bit. That's probably good. Then line this up. You want to kind of try to be square on it, if you can. Hey, Epic Gamer Man. I read it before I could... Okay, alright, so get in here. Let's see if we can push it through a little bit, at least the back end of it. Gotta take our time and kind of watch the back end, see where it's going. Yeah, it's going a little bit too much, so we're gonna kind of turn it a little bit, like that. went too far. Basically, if you get the back corner past the center on the front, you can kind of turn it like so. And if you can center it, you can push it straight. Don't do this while zombies are around. They'll be very interested in what you're doing. There we go. Now we just got to get lined up and we can go through with it. I wonder if the hitbox on this car is bigger. It might be. Flipping a little bit on the passenger side. There we go. Sometimes pushing's easier. We'll go ahead and keep this on the curb, I guess. And then we'll move Chelsea's white car into place so people can actually get through. I'll probably move my truck too. It's kind of in the way for maneuvering through there. I mean, it's not too bad where it is. Maybe we'll just push it over a little bit. Just so it looks nicer. Alright. So now we have a few cars in here to work on. Pull my truck around to the other side. Oh, wait. The trailer. Take the trailer too. And if you look at a trailer, it's actually considered a standard vehicle. Just doesn't have an engine. Oh, another thing I didn't explain. Yes, if you're going to access the hood of a vehicle, you can stand in the green rectangle. But if you are anywhere on the vehicle, and the reason this is important, especially if you're playing with modded vehicles, sometimes the engine's in the back. So if you walk up to a vehicle anywhere, stay back here. As long as you're facing it, if you press U as the default, U will automatically take you to the engine compartment. Again, I do that because I'm lazy, but same with the trailers. Press U, it'll take you to the... Well, I guess you can access it from any side, but you will bring that open. It does show type standard, and it only has tires, suspension, and bodywork. Trailer is at 82%. It shows 2 out of the 82 capacities currently in use, because if we look, it shows up here. We have a tire pump in there. 82 is the size of it. But since this is 82% and the capacity is 82, that tells us if we repair it to 100, this thing can hold 100. So you can make it better. And you don't have to worry about closing the hood on these. Get this out of the way. Yeah, we'll just park it right here. A little bit out of the way. I don't know why I went to the hood. Alright, so that's a little bit of a rundown on towing. How much time do I have? Let's go set something up for Houdini. Do I have anything on me? That in my bag. Get some water. Eat the rest of this corn. I'll open this gate. We don't really need to close if we're not working in here. That way zombies show up. They won't break the gates. I just close them when you're working because you're like distracted and you may not see them walk up on you. But when they're open like that, we should be paying attention when we're running around. So we should be fine. That way they're there when we need them. I think I have level 5 carpentry on this one. So we should be able to build some type of enclosure. I feel like she should go in here. Just the fence is going to look so ugly. Now the hedge will kind of hide it on the south side, I guess. He said he had troughs in here. Let's take a look. Oh, he has a feeding trough. Okay. Oh, no. Of course, if I put her out here, there's not going to be any... like covered indoor space. At least I don't think this is indoors. Shouldn't be. Great. Good job. Streamer foul spilled my drink. All right. I think we need Agriculture 1 to pick these things up. Guess it doesn't have to be in this area. Let's see what our other options are. Ooh, shit. How'd you get in here? That's not good. Unless they broke through, perimeter should be sealed. Not sure how they got in. Well, I don't want to destroy hedges, but I might have to, because I don't have the agriculture level to pull these. Although she might, maybe it won't hurt her. So to build a fence, I guess we can test it out. I don't want to lose a cow, but how else are we going to know, right? So fence. Can't tell, is that the short one? I guess it's the short one. So we need 2 per. $13, so we'll need 26 for that. And on this side, $22, so we need 48. Rate divided by 3, 1. So we need 16 logs. Alright, 16 logs to close that in. And then I'll have to have this half a box of nails, I guess. How much does this hold? 121. It is a logging ban. So 3. All right, I say 16. 3, 3. So 16 logs. That'll fit in here. Oh no, Christos died. Mix the mushrooms. Oh no. I don't know whose van this is. We'll park it here though. When we're done. Let's grab 16 logs. Do I have my saw? Actually, the tires on this thing are low. We're going to top them off for them. Since we're borrowing it and all. Oh, it's Wooten's van? Okay, yeah, he won't care. I think you can queue up the tires still. Let's try. For inflation. Rear right. And front right. This way you don't have to wait and click on each one individually. If you're playing solo, you can fast forward. She'll go through them real quick. But this is the least we could do for borrowing his van. Fill up his tires. So we need 16 logs. And do I have the nails on me? 11. It's going to be more than that. May have put more nails in the trunk on this one. I could open another box. I just don't want to waste any or lose any. That must have been what I had in my bag, but I've just used them. Grab another. Yeah, I'm out of the car. We'll grab it now. Put these back in here and I'll take half a box because I actually only need 40, but that's fine.
Yeah, we just came back with 5 more boxes of nails too.
Oh, sweet. But once we get this enclosure set up for Houdini, it'll be the start of our agricultural department. I guess, is agriculture, does that include animals, or would that only be farming? Need to take trees or logs for from the road project, but we might have extra. Nope. Keep it open while we're doing this. Maybe I shouldn't take the ones from the oh, great. Just gotta listen for zombies. Like exiting a vehicle into a tree, so we'll go on the other side. It's full already? We need 3 more. We'll grab these 2. Need 1 more. At 13 plus 3 are we're good. Where did I run over? Okay. They must be spawning inside. I don't understand what else could be happening here. Drop the logs, please. Shit. Drop my flashlight. That's not good. Get over here where I can see. Oh, I dropped my hammer too. Come on over here so I can kill you in the hedges. They gotta be spawning inside.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, I guess we could keep the gate closed to stop that from happening, but it's just gonna be a pain to have to open it all the time.
Yeah.
Because I think they only do that, they like migrate in here because the fence is open. I think it checks for that for pathing or whatever. But I don't really understand that, so I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It may just be a zombie respawn point. I don't know. I'm not sure how that stuff works.
Yeah. Get my flashlight.
But yeah, pretty much every day I log in, there's a few to kill back here.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no.
What is it? Apart Meadow, welcome in. Thank you for the, or welcome into the stream. Sorry, I'm new to Twitch, so I thought I heard another zombie. Oh, it's a freaking ad. I need to learn how to get rid of those. I wonder if they made it so we can pull from the van. I don't think we can, but I'm going to try. So if I pick up, let's put... sit on the ground first. And then if we start sawing, should start with the one in my inventory, I think. I'm working on Houdini, calm down. Is she doing the other ones? Can't tell. Yeah, she's on the one in the truck. Okay. Perfect. Alright, it's working. While that's sawing, how do I get rid of, remove, do Twitch, remove viewer from chat? definitely hear one now. It's leather coat, I guess. Oh shit, you pushed me into him. Don't run past someone in combat.
Copy that.
Yay. Why can't I highlight the trunk? There we go. Sit on the ground. Move viewer from chats. Oh, you have to use a command. Alright, I can do that. Maybe I'll do it after I'm sitting in a van down by the river. Thirty-three concurrent viewers on YouTube. Getting a little worried there. It's so quiet. How is it cold? Oh, that's right. He makes the server colder than normal. I have to remember to make a gate too, so I'm gonna have to go grab a doorknob and hinges. Probably put the gate on the south side, so if we have to pick up animals, we don't have to block this door with the livestock trailer. Oh, she's clipping through the wall. I'm like, what is that? She's like watching me. She's like, hurry, build it faster. I want out of this prison. I think the pot's good now, BK. So I'm thinking as we get set up here for classes, should not do anymore. Once like the I'll probably do a character reset or a new character every time I do a class to show that the character is learning from 0, you know, or the equivalent for that occupation, whatever that is. But like, for example, we'll do Mechanics 101 or Introduction to Mechanics. We'll probably start with character traits and stuff to show the best to choose if you want to be a mechanic, and then go from there as far as the training is concerned. I'm going to get the doorknobs and build the gate first, or I will forget. What else am I carrying? Oh, the nails. Those in your bag. Still over encumbered. Holy crap. Oh, it's the tire pump. That's why. Take care of that Twitch person. Can I copy their name? Get the whole name. There we go. Yay. All right. I'll have to come up with a faster way to do that. So this van is empty. I can put it back. I know, I'm not leaving. Just give me a minute. I'll be back. Put Wooten's van back. Ooh, don't hit the edge of the building. That would suck. This tire pump back. All right. Oh. I feel like Eric told me where doorknobs and hinges were, but probably in here somewhere. One doorknob. And oh, there's no hinges in here. I brought some back in the green truck. Oh, okay. I don't need many, just enough for one gate, for the one tiny gate for the cows. Maybe he means this green truck. Oh, bags in here. Oh, this one's green too. You keep stuff inside? I'll find it, don't worry. I may just be blind too. It happens all the time. It should be alphabetical order, so it should be D for door, hinge, right? I don't think these are looting vehicles, are they? Oh, there's trailers too. Maybe it's a trailer, sorry. No.
Yeah, I honestly can't remember where they are.
I'll keep looking. Oh, what's in these crates? Oh, it's all wood stuff. I know I had at least a couple. If I were Snow Beetle, where would I put them? I found some in my own truck. Alright. Alright, so I need 2 for a gate. Freaking more zombies? What are you doing in my campus? You are not a student here. Take your baseball cap. Just put it on the corpse. Where's the problem? I'll forget it. Alright, gate should probably go close to the front here. It takes 4, not 2. All right, rotate it. We don't want it in the corner. Hopefully it will open with the hedge. If not, I'll have to take the hedge out. I've never tried to open a gate with a hedge. It opens. Wait, probably doesn't look right though. I should take that hedge out anyway. But I'll worry about that later. Let's make this a favorite. I'm probably gonna need a few more logs because I didn't realize the gate was gonna take 4. I'll need like two more planks. I think my numbers are right. I have to exit out, I guess. It doesn't. The build UI does not like you walking around. It like doesn't. It stops seeing what's in your inventory, I guess. Oh, it sees it this time. Weird. Mr. Chris is out killing bunnies? What is that? No, pigs. Shoot, I'm barely gonna have enough time to do this, I think. Hold up, my cat wants to go out. Let her out real quick. There you go. All right, I go through here. Doesn't look like it. You can rest when the job is done. I should probably put a gate at the north part too. We'll do that later. We'll just do a fence for now. She's already huffing and puffing, so let's just grab as many as we can carry. Probably should have read some carpentry books, but I don't think we had any higher ones yet. Oh wait, we do. We'll see. Maybe I do have enough. Another doorknob and 2 hinges. And put another gate right here. Have a seat for a minute, let it rest. They should have like a little mini game to rest faster. You do breathing exercises. I will walk off the rest. Let's go. So I need 2 more logs and a doorknob and 2 hinges if I have it.
I know, I was just gonna do that, but I'm like, I'll just wait till I'm level 4. Just 2 low level. So yeah, that'll be dope. The dock will be cool. I'll let you handle
No,
that.
we don't. We still don't have hinges, so we'll see if we have any more. Have to build a fence, I will. Well, we'll take the planks anyway. I know Cat had collected some stuff and put them in one of these lockers. Is there any door stuff in here? It's not look like it. All right. Didn't look in the ambulance. We'll check that. All right, we'll build a fence for now, and we'll just disassemble it, put a gate there later. Maybe I'll run up to my bedroom real quick. There might be. I don't think I would have put doorknobs and hinges in there, but it's possible. I know, I know. Can barely walk or swing a weapon. Well, we touched on little mechanics today. It's good. We're about to put Houdini in her new habitat. I think I hear one growling. We'll check the perimeter of the house before we go back to work. Yeah, I definitely hear one. Wonder if it's in the house. I have to start keeping the doors closed, windows closed. Rest faster. I really missed the indicator of the Moodle filling up. I wonder why they took that away. Hopefully it comes back. She's not out of breath. She's breathing fine. Where you at, zombie? There he is. Trying to get away, huh? Can I help you with something? Your visitor's pass. I didn't think so. Oh, we got more company? What? We can make some watch bags and they'll hang out by them. Okay. Yep, it's time, Houdini. Where you at? You gonna rush me at the door? Ready to go to your new home? I'll have to see about making another trough real quick as well. So we'll have one for food, but not for water. Come on in. Don't eat the hedges, kid. Stop pretending like you don't love your new digs. Oh, she's excited. Look at her. Healthy, well-fed, not thirsty. Alright, let's try to make this a zone. Get rid of this one. What are they called? No. This was going to be rabbits, but we'll make it cows. Oh, that's right. I was going to put it closer to the kitchen, but this is fine. It's not that far away. We'll rename this cattle.
Hey!
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to scare you, damn it. God, she's going to start freaking out. Calm down. So what are it called? Is this all rabbits now? No, cows? Okay, this is all cows. So this one, this is cattle. It's towards the front. We'll change that to rabbits. We'll just leave that as cows. All right. Are you calm again? Sorry about shouting. I wasn't yelling at you. All right. Let's go get your trough. Yelling at you. All right. Let's go get your trough. You're welcome. You're just resting on the bottom of the pool? Oh no. How much is this way? That's fine. I guess technically she has food in there, so maybe I can just put water in this. Why does it still show there's food in there? Well, once we get the door or the other gate installed, the food and water, filling up food and water should be done right here. So we'll put it closest to the building. don't think you're supposed to put it right by fences, though, so we'll put it like here. Yeah. Does it show that she has food here? No. Alright, I'll go ahead and put food in. I didn't know if it counted the grass that's growing out of the ground. Did you find a welding hood? Oh, the mask? Yeah, let me go see where it's at. I know I found one. Probably in the truck. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Dung Beetle that found it. So, what was she driving? Check my truck first. Could be on her, actually. I should switch characters. I'll get it for you. Yeah, I probably still have it in her inventory because I didn't want it to get stolen. Let me switch characters real quick. I think I'm done with this one. Mask, yeah. Actually, let me make a water. Well, I can just switch. Well, I'm almost out of time. I'll get you the mask because I gotta go. But did you just start the truck? Okay, good. I'll get you the mask. If you could build a water trough for Houdini when you have a moment, that would be awesome. Put a trough out there? Okay, I moved the food one you built. It's out there. You just add one for water and fill it up. Or put a reasonable amount of water in there. I don't know how long it would take to fill the whole thing. I think it holds 50. Oh, that's a smaller trough. It might not be that much. If you're not nearby, I'll put the welder's mask in the safe house. Otherwise, I'll just hand it to you. We'll have to get a boy cow for Houdini. Did I just hear another zombie? Have a weapon. This broken stuff. Here, where is it? Is it inside the freaking house? Ah, crap. I don't want to go through that door. Does she have a flashlight? The idiot.
Hey!
I did look in the briefcase. It was the Alice suspenders, right? Thank you so much for that. Or was it something else that I don't think I missed it. I saw money in there, but I think it was the Alice suspenders. Pretty awesome. I just have to get an angle-headed flashlight now. But Snow Beetle's wearing it. I'll go ahead and put the mask in here in the briefcase. Because you're on the safe house, obviously, right? You set it up. Yeah, okay. Ooh, I don't have respawn set up. I do now. Oh, okay. Nice. But yes, I put the welder's mask in the briefcase. Maybe I'll just start here tomorrow. But I got to get going. See how many we got on YouTube. 51 concurrent viewers. Let me see who I can find streaming Project Zomboid if you find people. You're welcome, Eric. Thank you for all your help. I don't think I've ever redirected to just Paul. Playing Zomboid, not even cooking. Awesome. We'll go with that. Just Paul does a lot of real life cooking stuff. Makes some tasty dishes, but this time he's playing Project Zomboid. Check on the Twitch. I'm just going to keep going with Milk Toast Claire on Twitch until I gain some more. I don't have anybody on there anyway. Just practice, just practice. One viewer is ready to raid. I think it went through. All right. Leave that running. And the Snow Beetle, or well, I'll just end them at the same time, I guess. All right. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by to check out the stream. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to hang out with us in the chat. Thank you for all the laughs and thank you for all the likes. 14 likes today. Thank you for every single one. Apologies to Jacksepticeye. We ran out of time today. I'll be sure to get him on the stream soon. Good game. Thank you, Admiral. You take care as well. Until next time, safe journey. Keep on keeping on and keep on surviving. I'll be back tomorrow with more Project Zomboid. If I don't see you, enjoy the rest of whatever you have left, day or night. And I'll be redirecting on YouTube to Milk Toast Claire in 3. No, just Paul. Milk Toast Claire on Twitch, my bad. Just Paul in 3, 2, 1. Bye. Love you, bye. Energize.